Du Hoi Kim at the top of the screen. Love all. Du Hoi Kim has been playing some wonderful table tennis in recent history. Some champions events, smashes. You've seen her deep. And look at this. Look how smooth she is to cover. Easier said than done, but with the power and the spin that Sabine can produce, a lot of players aren't able to control the ball as well as Du Hoi Kim has. Look at this. Again, a blast on the step around. And Du Hoi Kim is right there to respond and cover the table. Is it a UFO? It was definitely with the black rubber there on the backhand side as Sabine attacks very subtly, very quickly. She's going to be using those shoes quite a lot here. Expect some footwork because as strong as her backhand is, she's going to step around quite a lot. Clever idea here from Du Hoi Kim. Trying to test the wide forehand for a player who likes to step around. Going to the wide forehand can be a very wise idea. 2 big points to send it into the towel break tied up. Good amount of underspin on that pendulum serve. Nice change of placement here. Shorter to the forehand. Du Hoi Kim keeping it a guessing game. Shoelace is tied, but still, with the body weight going the other way for the briefest of moments, that's tough to catch. So even though Du Hoi Kim has been very comfortable covering the first, this time Sabine moves her just a bit wider on the second shot, trying to open up the table. These are always tough when you feel the confidence to go for such a powerful drive with so much racket contact behind the ball. But it's a game of fine margins, risk assessment. Du Hoi Kim up by 2. Three points in front. Well on her way, Du Hoi Kim. Now this is when it gets tricky. We saw her in the doubles. Sabine turning the ante to the forehand to receive and sideswipe the ball. Nice and awkward. A lot of different ways to keep the opponent guessing. Easier said than done, but Sabine, no shortage of creativity nor thought put into this game. Oh, but this is too good. The cover from the middle as Du Hoi Kim sends it back down the line. Protecting well. Remember, she was passed the baton with a lot of good team morale. A win from Baldwin Chan and Ju Chengdu after being down 8-10. But this time a fuller stroke. Slightly longer the backswing as Du Hoi Kim tries to cover the middle with a forehand. That's really risky considering how consistently Du Hoi Kim has covered that. Fine margins hitting it into the middle there as Zoltan Batorfi discusses with Jörg Roskopf the same. But the quality on the shot, Sabine Winter making it count. Inside out forehand, the bend, the side spin on this ball. And now it's leveled 3 in a row for Sabine Winter. She seatbelt straps that one in. And looks back to the dugout. A lot of team spirit here. Good hands, Du Hoi Kim showing that she can slow the ball down in the touch game as well. Timing right off the bounce. Suffocating speed from Sabine, and 9 points each. Still on the rise, the ball, but Sabine quick to keep it right off the bounce, make sure that there's less time to react for her opponent. Head-to-head, these two are 1-1, and right now they're 9-9. For the first time in a long time, the ante has actually caused trouble. It was Montpellier with Sabine Winter. Won this match. If I remember, Du Hoi Kim had an amazing swing of momentum. I'll get you the details in a bit. But she saves game point with a long serve, and it is deuce. The last time they played before that was 2021, when Sabine was smooth and spinny on both sides. Good follow-up inside the table. Sabine earning herself a big forehand attack. Had to move way in to capture this ball early. Could have come down for a second bounce on the table for all we know. Second game point, Sabine. Long serve fast to the forehand. And it was the ante on the forehand side. That felt like a penalty kick, like a game of rock, paper, scissors. You take a chance putting the ante on the forehand. She's practiced it though. So much leg strength in this. Sabine balances herself very well to lean into that backhand corner and still spring out to the forehand, just to keep that pressure on Du Hoi Kim to make that much better of a shot, knowing that there wasn't going to be an open table to play to. And Sabine captures it, 13-11. Players back to the table for game number 2. Du Hoi Kim looking to capture this one. Long serve deep to the backhand. She's used the long serves very effectively, Du Hoi Kim. Just making sure there are no balls in sight. Very casual as always. Long list of compliments. Du Hoi Kim incredibly humble, very gentle, very kind. But not gentle on the serve. Long and fast to the backhand again. Invites the step around. Warmly. Please step around. Bring a friend to step around with. Who's your +1 to step around the corner? Keeping her pinned there. Now strategically, when you keep someone pinned on the back corner who's forehand dominant, you do a few things. If Sabine plays it down the line and you're in position, you've got the angle to hit it out of reach. If she plays it deep, you can play it back deep cross court. Easier said than done, but it's natural for a player who's got one side of the racket aggressive and the other side defensive to feel a need to cover that wide forehand and start to move when they step around for the next ball. And that's when Du Hoi Kim, in this situation, after the long serve off the ante, gets the open up. It's a patient Sabine Winter, so the forehand line was available. Breaking the handcuffs here after multiple serves have been served fast and long to the backhand. Sabine makes a quick move, slight anticipation, and Du Hoi Kim, the tongue out emoji, basically saying, man, had I gone long to the forehand, it wouldn't have been touched. Oh, the dribbler. Sabine with a bit of fortune off the top of the net here. These rallies are so good. Okay, back to Montpellier. The last time these two played, Du Hoi Kim was up 3-0. And Sabine won the next 4 in a row. 13-11 in the 6th. A chop with the ante from the forehand and a chop block from Du Hoi Kim to curve it back on. Little circular clap there from Chengdu. Looks like Liu Shiwen's warm-ups on the backhand side. It's such an art. She's learned so quickly, Sabine, to play these anti-shots. Not easy. Forgot if it was Wang Chuqin or someone else who picked up the ante and tried playing with it. Short side, exploited. Fast feet to get there. If you don't have incredibly strong legs and fast feet. So back from the timeout. Du Hoi Kim down by 1. Good coverage, Du Hoi Kim guards that elbow and sends it back, redirecting it to the middle of the table. Really has to get that arm close to cover. Two this time, 1 step around, but again plants the left foot so early that she's able to spring back to the middle of the table. Takes it early and wide. Du Hoi Kim just a step behind. Du Hoi Kim did have a match point in Montpellier. It was one of the most impressive plays I've seen in terms of coming up against Sabine in recent history. Du Hoi Kim looked more prepared than almost anybody. Tough place to be, pushing from the baseline. Du Hoi Kim, instead of attacking, played an open racket touch shot. Sabine was there with all the time to power up that forehand, which is quite powerful. Now this is where Team China has struggled. When you play a shot as hard as you can, and Sabine takes all of the pace off, leaves all your rotation on. 3 match points, Sabine. But Du Hoi Kim doing what she does. Saves 1 game point. Short stroke forehand with the racket high to counter. The second O in her family name can barely hang on. That's how intense this match has been. Oh, the serve. A little bit of fortune, it comes off the blade. Final game, Europe's top woman, Sabine Winter, leading 2-0. And man, is that one tough to return. Inside out, a blistering ball, a bomba from Boom Boom Beanie. The idea is right, trying to spin it to the short side there. Getting Du Hoi Kim behind the table. UFO comes out to play and it ends the party. Just amazing how quickly you have to adjust on Du Hoi Kim's side. You play a shot that you think is into the ante, and without even turning the racket around, without twiddling, you get topspin back. As much power as you can ask for, confidence, Du Hoi Kim. It's a ball sitting up a little high. This is like a chop, except it's a block. But it's not a chop block, it's ante. Okay, maybe less rotation than a chop, but still fairly heavy backspin. You can talk to spin scientists, as Sabine has, about how much spin reversal on exactly which top sheet of rubber. Again, anti has the most spin reversal, meaning the percentage of spin that remains on the ball. Someone hits you top spin at, let's say, 100 RPS, and it comes back 80 RPS backspin. I forgot the exact details of the percentages, but Du Hoi Kim right now, first to 5, up 5-2. And a timeout on the German side. Sabine down 2-5. She's come back before. Turns around to put the inverted on the backhand for a push. And Du Hoi Kim, it's got to be tough with two surfaces that are so drastically different in how much they grip the ball. And UFO attempted, but Du Hoi Kim hits it right to the elbow. An extended lead here now, up to 5 points. The world number 17, Sabine, back on serve for a second time. And as baseline as can be.
7-3.
Short side of the table and sent on a chase. Du Hoi Kim back to the tactics she had in game 1 that worked out well for the beginning. Short stroke right up to the forehead, saluting Sabine as she sends it cross court. In a team event, there's so much motivation for every single game. It could be the difference between your team winning in the end or not. You saw it from the Hong Kongers in the first match. Good pressure into the middle, and then the backhand, as good as Du Hoi Kim is from behind the table, the backhand is less likely to really cause a threat. Lin Shidong and just a few others from back there consistently can do that. What a combination here, middle and wide. Sabine within 2. She was down 3-8, 3 in a row now. If you still had a timeout, you would call one. But Du Hoi Kim used hers last game to take that much pace off the ball. Du Hoi Kim has to race in. A blast on the parallel, and then right off the bounce, drops it about 25% of the way to the baseline. Danger, danger, Du. And the heavy spin after 2 shots with the ante, and she's back 5 in a row, Sabine Winter. Almost smothered it, almost covered it. Took an ambitious shot here. She's played him many like this. It's part of the game, though. Good corner-to-corner action. Du Hoi Kim really stretching Sabine in that rally. What an escape. Du Hoi Kim on defense behind the table was still able to come out on top of that. The pressure, Sabine, heavy spin. Du Hoi Kim had to lean way forward, then the crossover. And at the third towel break, it's Du Hoi Kim with 2 game points. She takes it. Du Hoi Kim keeps the Hong Kongers' hopes alive.